Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me for my Power Yoga for Sports training kit, Skiers Edition, and today we're going to talk about my top yoga moves for skiers. We're going to try to do each one for about 2 minutes. If you are great, really easy for you, you can increase the time. If it's too hard for you or you don't have enough time to do the full 2 minutes, I'd rather you just did 30 seconds and work your way up. We're going to start right away onto your back. Okay, and you're going to bend the knees, feet flat. If you have a block, put the block under your low back for nice support. Knees are going to come into your chest. And you're going to bring the legs up. So now I realize it's not in the right spot. Legs up, grab the toes. Legs are going to go out and together. I'm hitting the wall. So out, together, out, together. We're opening up the hips and the groin for less tension on the knees. If this is too hard for you, bend the knees and do it from here. Eventually you'll be able to have those knees straight, also working the Achilles tendon, the hamstrings, the calves, the ankles, the determination, the mental toughness, the focus, the breathing. Trying not to stop. Do the best you can. Relax those shoulders down. Notice you don't want to hold too much tension in the shoulders. Keep it going. Find a spot. You could do this privately, otherwise people might think it's a little silly. Open as wide and close as you can. Can't see the time. I know I started it. Put your favorite music on if that helps you. Get a timer if you're not going to do it with me. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. Almost there. It's got to be. Don't pull those big toes off. Knees into your chest. Feet flat on the floor. And take that block out. Let's come on up onto your hands and knees for cat-cow. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tuck my shirt in here. Hands right under your shoulders, wrists right under shoulders, knees under the hips. You're going to suck the belly button in and round the back, push the floor away, and then you're going to release to an arch back, chin up, shoulders back. So just trying to keep a healthy spine. It gets locked in so much when you're skiing. Want to work on some flexion extension, some breathing. From the tailbone all the way through the neck. You can do it slow, in controls, really exaggerating each move. You can do it in moderate, or you can even do inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to build a little more strength. I like to go kind of middle of the road, and then every now and then slow it up. Really pushing the floor away so I get chest and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Palms flat, fingers spread. You're also getting a nice wrist stretch with all that gripping that goes on. You can even play around with reversing the wrists. Palms flat, fingers spread. Last 10 seconds. unwind the wrists if you decide to turn them around. And we're going to come to easy cross leg. If you look like this, sit on a block. Get your hips higher than your feet so you can have a nice tall lifted spine. If you ever worked out with me, you know we start every workout like this. So just going to twist it out. We did flexion extension with that cat-cow. Now we're getting some rotation. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Fingers extend. Hopefully they're straight up to the sky. Shoulders are down, back is long, elbows as high as the shoulders. I want you to twist so much that you see behind you each time. Notice which side is tighter. That could bear on the accuracy and the amount of effort you have while you're skiing. If you're pulling to one side, you're going to constantly have to right yourself. You want to be very centered, equal on both sides so that your finesse and the least amount of effort as possible while you're going down the mountain. A little more than halfway. This one looks a little easier than it actually is, and really no need to do this one for any longer. Some of them I suggest you do them longer, especially if they're really hard for you. This one you really only need the 2 minutes. You don't want to over fry those shoulders. And then come to center. Okay, onto your backs. So I am a big advocate for you to get a couple of blocks. If you don't have them, this one's going to be a little harder, but you put your hands under your butt and lift the hips a little so you have a little support. Otherwise, put your hips on the block and legs straight up to the sky. So in yoga pose world, this is one you can do on your own. This is heavy legs. If you have those cement dead legs, you don't even think you're going to make it down the mountain, lighten up the legs, encourage your lymph drainage, stay here 2 to 3 minutes. But we're going to do a yoga move today, so we're going to keep them here and bend and straighten. That's it. So we're going to get a little lymph drainage, but we're also working those legs. I want you to flex your feet. Arms are down by your side, palms face up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. You only got one more after this, so do the best you can to stay here. Commit to it. Working some functional strength, getting a little flexibility, getting some lymph drainage. Not so much abs here because your hips are higher, but we'll get some abs in our next move. A little more than halfway. As you get really versed at these, you can add some time. If you don't have enough time, I'd rather you did 30 seconds of each one than skipped them all together. Little bit is better than nothing. Trying to do them 2 to 3 times a week. Your yoga poses, your yoga moves, utilizing a lot of the moves in the skier's video. All the other information in this training kit. Last 15 seconds. I feel like I could do this one all day. I feel like I even want to get little ankle weights on this one. Okay, let's just hold them up there. just 30 seconds. If it's hard for you, you can get a strap, put a strap around your foot. Because this one isn't about frying you as it is about lightening up the legs, getting some lymph drainage. But it's really nice if you have a strap because you can encourage that calf stretch, Achilles tendon. Feel nice hammies here. So pushing the heels up to the sky. You could do this 2 to 3 minutes, but we're going to go into our last move. So feet come down, take the block out. You're going to bring the block between your knees and your thighs. Okay, last move today. And we're going to do level 3 wipers. Okay, so legs are straight, arms are out to the side, palms flat, all the way over. Feet sort of hover right over your fingers, which are right in line with your shoulders. Don't rest the feet on the floor. Keep the core engaged, back and forth. If it's too hard for you in the beginning, you can, in center, bend, drop, straighten, straight up. Bend, drop, straighten, straight up. If that's too easy, it's time to go to level 3 where the legs are straight the entire time. Keep holding that block. I've seen people do this and drop the feet to the floor and then do a little kickoff. Don't do that. That's cheating. We don't want to do that. Want strong obliques. Notice which side is easier for you. Notice which side is harder. We want you equal. So you, like I said before, go straight down the mountain. You're not constantly fighting yourself. Imagine a swimmer that has one side really tight and one side super strong. How they would have to fight to stay in their own lane rather than using all the energy to go forward with accuracy. Same thing with skiing. So it's really important that as an athlete you are balanced. Front, back, side, side, top, bottom. Looks like we got about 20 seconds. Yep, don't forget to breathe. Hopefully I'm not coming out of the frame here. I'm still here for you. I did migrate down a little bit. Finishing up. Got a couple of back cracks too. Knees into your chest. And go ahead and bring it up. Let's do a little review. We did everything 1 to 2 minutes. You can do it less, you can do it more. Whatever feels right for you. Use your intuition. I am suggesting 2 to 3 times a week. My yoga poses, yoga moves for skiers, we did the straddle move, we did cat-cow, we did twists, we did heavy legs with bent and straight knees. Feel free to do a little heavy legs too. And we did wipers level 3. 2 to 3 times a week. Be consistent, be great, and I'll see you next time.